Hey, Computer Science 201 Section 60 students for the fall 2024 semester. This is a video I promised you on installing PyCharm and a Python interpreter on your computer. I went through it in class yesterday, but it was kind of a quick demonstration, so I wanted to take a little time and show you this. I'll cut off my webcam for now. And we'll just talk about the details. So as I said, the website to start with is called jetbrains.com. It has a variety of developer tools. About Python, and so only PyCharm. So if you click here on developer tools, you will see PyCharm. You simply click on PyCharm, and it will come up here, and it will give you an option to download. So you will click download. And then you get the option. Now you can do, as I mentioned, please don't pay for this. It's unneeded, not for this class. If you decide to continue your Python programming, you can make that choice. There are two options. One is if you download PyCharm Professional with a student ID, it will give you access for free for 1 year. The alternative is you can use the community model. So if you want to do the professional, you would come up here. To do the community edition, which is always free, you would come down here and you would click download. You would make sure you'd have the right options for your computer. This particular Mac is an older Mac with an Intel processor, not an Apple processor, and PyCharm has figured that out. And so you simply click download. And the download will begin, and it will happen. And I'm going to pause this because we don't want to waste time showing the download. Okay, resuming the recording. What we show here is the file has downloaded. This is the Finder tool in Mac. This is pretty much the file manager tool in Windows. And what you do is in Finder, you come down and you find the file that was downloaded, and it should be called something like PyCharm-community-2024.2.1. You double click it to start. And once it starts, it will tell you it's happening. And then it's a process where you simply follow the menu to install. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording again. Okay, so I had paused recording again while that happened. No need to waste your time showing you that. What I'm now going to do is, as you can see back in my browser, I use Google Chrome as my default. It'll work with anything else. We finished downloading PyCharm. We've got it installed. You would need an interpreter. Your computer may come pre-installed with a Python interpreter, something that executes Python, or it may not. If it does not, what you would do is in your browser, go to a website called python.org. Python.org is a nonprofit organization that controls the Python language and its specifications, and you can always get the free latest and greatest downloads. The easiest thing to do is simply click on this button that says downloads. It will identify your computer and the version and tell you the latest version. For Mac OS, it's 3.12.6, and for Windows, it should be similar. You can always look around. Okay, for example, you can go over here and get Python for Windows. And yes, the latest version is 3.12.6. So what you would do is you would click this button to download. Again, it would download to your computer. You've got your download indicator up here that indicates when it's done. When it's done, you simply click this. and it will start up the installer for the new. Um, it will start up the installer for the new model. Okay, and that's all you need to do in terms of downloads. You have the two downloaded. The PyCharm app, the Community Edition, is free, and Python itself, and now you can run. So I'm going to pause just a minute again while I set up the actual PyCharm installation. Okay, continuing the recording. In real time on this particular Mac, it's been about 4 minutes. It does take a while to install and run everything. But if you download PyCharm Community Edition, PyCharm CE, the first time you open it, you should see something that looks about like this. Welcome to PyCharm. Let you know you're a new user. What you need to do is create a new project first. And so you click on New Project. It'll give you a default name. It'll give you a location. You can change this. You can tailor it to fit your computer wherever you want it. You just want to use the interpreter type. In this case, it's going to default because on this computer, the computer I used in class, I installed Python 3.12. On this computer, which is a different one, it has Python 3.8. Anything from 3.8 above will work. If you don't have anything installed, you can download 3.12, as I said. If you have others, this can tell you that it does have 3.12 available, so we'll split you 3.12 here too, and we will go ahead and create a new project. This should be something similar to what we saw in class yesterday and what we will see. As it finishes with all of its preparations, creating its default things that it does the first time, we are now ready to create a new file and get everything going. Once it does that, again, we click File up on the top menu, PyCharm, File, New. And the new menu, when it pops up, there we go. Hang on. This is all still part of the installation. Don't want to see that. Going to pause this. Okay, starting up again with Welcome to PyCharm. Making sure we're sharing the right thing. We're sharing PyCharm. We click File. We click New. New gives us a menu. We simply want a file. We give it a name. First prog.py. Remember, if it's a Python program, always end it in .py. And now Python pops up, and you can start typing your program. It numbers the lines for you. You can do this. You can put a comment block. You can tell it whatever it wants. I mentioned in class that PyCharm will autosave everything. You'll notice over here in the directory, this file name you just typed appears automatically. That means PyCharm autosaved it. If you want to know the full file path on your computer, where to find this on a Mac, it's similar on Windows. It'll give you the directory path to follow so that you can find it. And that should be all you need to run PyCharm on your computer.